بالحق يكور الليل على النهار ويكور النهار على الليل وسخر الشمس والقمر كل يجري لأجل مسمى ألا هو العزيز الغفار صدق الله العظيم.
Honorable Chief Guest, Managing Director of ADK, Mr. Ahmad Afal, Vice Chancellor of the Modis National University, Dr. Aisha Shehnaz Adam, respected Dean of School of Medicine, Dr. Shiza Ali, distinguished faculty members, esteemed guests, and dear students. Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon to you all. My name is Mariam Hanan Hassan and I am Ifa Abdullah. We will be your MCs for this forum. It is with great pleasure and pride that we welcome you to the Student Scientific Forum 2026, organized by Batch 5 of the School of Medicine.
Today is not just an event. It is a celebration of curiosity, dedication, and the spirit of scientific inquiry. It is a platform where ideas come to life, where research meets purpose, and where future doctors take a step closer to shaping the healthcare landscape of tomorrow. We are honored to have such a distinguished audience with us, and we thank you for taking your time to be part of this academic journey. The ceremony began with the recitation of the Holy Quran by Shabiba Ismail from Batch 5 School of Medicine. Thank you, Shabiba, for that beautiful and calming recitation.
It is now our distinct honor to invite a leader who has been a constant source of guidance and inspiration to all of us. Please join me in welcoming our respected Dean, Dr. Shiza Ali, to deliver the special address. Dr. Shiza Ali.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Distinguished Chief Guest, Managing Director of ADK Hospital, Ahmad Afal, Chancellor of MNU, Dr. Mahmoud Shawki, Vice Chancellor Dr. Aisha Shehnaz Adam, Deputy Vice Chancellors, respected faculties and medical professionals, distinguished guests, and most importantly, our brilliant students. Assalamu alaikum and a very warm welcome to all of you. It is truly an honor and a privilege to be here today at the Student Scientific Forum of 2026. The Scientific Forum is an important annual event held at the Maldives National University where final year medical students present their research findings. It's a key requirement of the Doctor of Medicine program under the School of Medicine, conducted through the Special Studies module. This research journey begins in the 4th year of our students, over 2 semesters, and continues into the 5th year. It culminates in a manuscript writing and presentation at this very point. This year marks the 5th Scientific Forum, held under the theme Fanaaru, which means guiding light. This theme is both beautiful and deeply meaningful. A guiding light symbolizes knowledge, discovery, and the courage to explore the unknown. And this is precisely what research presents. In medicine, knowledge is never static. It evolves continuously through curiosity, critical questioning, and evidence-based inquiry. Today, we are here to celebrate that very spirit. To the students presenting your work today, this is a remarkable milestone in your journey. Research is not an easy path. It requires discipline, patience, critical thinking, and resilience. From developing your research questions to collecting and analyzing data and finally presenting your findings, you have undergone a process that transforms you from learners into contributors to the medical field. The topics you have explored are not only academically rigorous but also highly relevant to our community. From chronic pain and maternal health to cancer screening, pediatric nutrition and health behaviors, your work addresses real challenges affecting real people. Your research has the potential to influence better clinical practice, inform policy, and ultimately improve lives in Maldives. I would also like to acknowledge the clinicians and lecturers who have guided these students throughout this journey. Your commitment to mentoring and nurturing future doctors and researchers is truly commendable. You are shaping not only skilled professionals but also critical thinkers and innovators. To the students, I encourage you to see today not as the end of your research journey, but as the beginning. Medicine needs individuals who question, who innovate, and who continuously strive to improve systems and patient care. Wherever your career paths may lead, whether in clinical practice, specialization, or research, carry this mindset forward. Let curiosity guide you and let evidence shape your decisions. As future doctors, your responsibility goes far beyond diagnosis and treatment. You are advocates for your patients, contributors to public health, and leaders within your communities. Forums like this play a vital role in preparing you to think critically and act responsibly in an evolving world. In closing, I would like to congratulate all the students presenting today. Your hard work and dedication are evident, and you should immensely be proud of your achievements. I wish you continued success in your careers and future endeavors. I would also like to thank the chief guest, Ahmad Afar, for gracing this occasion, and other distinguished guests for attending this session. It shows your interest and commitment to the works of our students. Thank you once again. Wishing you all a successful and inspiring forum. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shiza, for those inspiring and encouraging words. Your guidance continues to motivate us to strive for excellence.
We now move into the heart of today's forum, the research presentations. Please join us in welcoming the judges, Dr. Marish Kamar and Dr. Abdul Malik of School of Medicine. Please join the panel. Each study you are about to witness represents not only academic effort, but also a commitment to understanding real-world health challenges and contributing to evidence-based medicine. We encourage everyone in the audience to listen, actively reflect, and engage with the ideas being presented.
Our first research presentation is titled Biopsychosocial Determinants of Chronic Pain Among Adults Consulting at Indira Gandhi Memorial Hospital, presented by Fatima Zahra Wahid, Shabiba Ismail, Sabaha Hassan, Suha Muhammad, and Yumin Nasir, under the supervision of Dr. Asad Muhammad Shahid and Dr. Punya Lakshmi Manandan. Please give them your full attention as they take the stage. Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon. We would be presenting the biopsychosocial determinants of chronic pain among adults consulting in Indira Gandhi Memorial Hospital. This is an overview of our presentation. Chronic pain is a significant global health challenge. In United
States alone, 20.9% of the adult population suffers from chronic pain. Coming closer to our neighbor in India, 19.3% of the adult population suffers from chronic pain. Chronic pain is defined as a recurring pain, persistent or recurring pain for more than 3 months. Various biopsychosocial factors have an impact on chronic pain. So our aim of the study was to investigate the biopsychosocial factors contributing to chronic pain within a Maldivian adult population. Our objectives were to assess the correlation between the biopsychosocial factors and chronic pain, to assess the impact of chronic pain on the daily life of the participants, and to describe the common determinants of chronic pain and identify the factors associated with high-impact chronic pain. These were our hypotheses.
Looking into our methodology, this is a hospital-based cross-sectional study conducted in ICMS, pain clinic, internal medicine, orthopedics, and neurology OPDs, including participants with chronic pain. Study duration was from January to March 2026. Data was collected through convenient sampling, and after cleaning the data, we had a total of 112 participants. Our inclusion criteria includes participants who gave consent to take part in our studies, who are Maldivian adults above the age of 18 who have persistent or recurrent pain for more than 3 months. Our exclusion criteria includes participants who did not give consent, foreigners, and people who have pain for less than 3 months. Our data was collected after the approval from MNU, NHA, and HRC. Patients who fit into our inclusion criteria were recruited and interviewed, recorded on Google Sheets. These data were entered to Microsoft processed using SPSS. Descriptive analysis was done using mean, mode, median. It was represented through charts and graphs. Inferential statistics were done using these tests. Approval from these institutes were obtained, written informed consents were taken. Participation was voluntary and were given the option to withdraw at any time. Confidentiality was maintained and interviews were conducted in a private setting. Data was anonymized and securely stored in password-protected devices, which is only accessible to the research team. While chronic pain remains a significant global public burden, with extensive literature highlighting its associated factors, we found that a study by Michel et al. Found that chronic pain was 2.5 times more likely in the age groups of 18 to 40 years and 61 to 80 years, and higher pain scores were also observed in individuals with overweight or obesity compared to those with normal weight. Additionally, multiple studies report a higher prevalence of chronic pain among females when compared to males. And Nunes Court has demonstrated that physical inactivity is associated with more pain. And furthermore, a wide range of medical conditions, including hypothyroidism, arthritis, and other musculoskeletal diseases, have been linked to both the onset and severity of chronic pain.
A study conducted by De La Rosa and co-authors found that the national prevalence of co-occurring chronic pain and anxiety and depression was found in the United States was found to be 4.9%, which corresponds to a total of 12 million individuals. This was further backed by various other studies. And multiple other studies also found that lack of social support and smoking had an association with chronic pain and its impact on daily life. Additionally, multiple studies demonstrated that chronic pain was found to be more prevalent in developing countries and rural areas, and among individuals who were not employed, and also among individuals who had a lower educational background. Also, Jung et al. Found that a significantly higher risk of chronic pain was associated with increase in commuting time in 2024. While Rickard and Mullis found that chronic pain is more prevalent in individuals among the divorced and unmarried population, another study demonstrated that it was more prevalent among the married population. And multiple studies across the world have also found that chronic pain significantly affects the daily functioning, including the quality of sleep, leisure activities, and interpersonal contact. So, looking into the descriptive statistics, among the 112 participants, 79.5% of the participants were female, and majority of the participants age ranged from 45 to 54 years and had a BMI of obesity class 1. Similar proportions of individuals were noted with 1 and 2 comorbidities, and 53.6% of participants had high level of physical activity, and 64.5% of the participants were found to have subclinical distress score.
The majority of the participants resided in Greater Mala area. Nearly equal proportions of individuals were unemployed and employed. Most participants had completed primary education, and a predominant proportion of the participants were married, and most of them preferred walking. A large proportion of participants reported that they had never used tobacco products, and most participants had strong social support system.
Looking into the results, we used multiple tests to assess the association between chronic pain and the biopsychosocial determinants, out of which the highlighted factors were shown to be statistically significant. Therefore, we rejected the null hypothesis of no significant correlation between the highlighted factors and chronic pain. Additionally, using binary logistic regression, we were able to determine 4 factors showing a significant association with high-impact chronic pain after adjusting for confounding variables. Lastly, a statistically significant correlation was also determined between chronic pain and its impact on daily life, hence we rejected the null hypothesis. So, our study showed that increasing age was weakly associated with lower odds of chronic pain, indicating a small protective factor of about 5.5%.
In contrast to this, Calvo et al. Showed that for every 10-year increase in age, there is an average 22.2% increase in chronic pain intensity when not accounting for other factors. However, other studies suggest that older individuals may have higher pain thresholds, indicating that aging influences pain perception in complex ways.
Lower physical activity was also associated with nearly 4 times higher odds of having high-impact chronic pain.
A survey conducted in a Japanese population demonstrated that exercise contributes to pain reduction through psychological mechanisms, and supporting our findings, Jenny et al. Also reported that physical activity influences chronic pain through multiple physiological pathways and improves overall quality of life.
As for mental health, when mental distress is increased, the likelihood of high-impact chronic pain was also increased about 20%.
Our findings are consistent with Yao et al., who reported that chronic pain is significantly associated with both depression and anxiety, with depression potentially contributing to conditions such as facial and hip pain.
For comorbidities, individuals with more associated conditions were significantly more likely to have high-impact chronic pain, with a 55% increase per